Everybody, Tuesday with Tanya. First video out of two. Some later in the day videos going on here. I'm here with our friend, local comedian, and much more. Lots of talent. Jerry Caruso.
I don't know about the talent. Yeah, Jerry. Hey, everybody. Hey, Rhode Island.
Yes, very popular guy here, and out of Massachusetts. So
Yep.
I know you're this way too, but you do a lot of work more in Mass.
More Mass, New Hampshire, Maine, but
Yeah.
Rhode Island when I can.
Yeah. And many years. How many years again?
31. I just had my
crazy.
anniversary of 31 years. Wow.
That's just like it flies by.
31 years
It's
of people
like,
think that I'm funny. So hard to believe.
You're funny.
Hard to believe.
You are. I think I've only seen you like just probably because of the distance. Because that's
Cranston was the first time I met you at the
pub on pub.
Pub in the Park, yeah.
Right. I think I've only seen you once or twice. I think just that once because Tanya's like the true Rhode Islander, and then having the car I have doesn't help matters. So can't even trust it into Massachusetts. It might break down. So I don't want to buy a new one. Like I feel like cars are just such a wasted investment. I have no interest in a car. To me, it's just a total guy thing. But anyway, yes, we met over there, and I'm like, God, like you were very energized. Like you had more energy than some of the younger comics, and no offense to some of them, but you
drugs. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's the meds. No, it's just that
no, you were good. It was nice. It was a nice performance. Yeah.
When you have this high energy, you get everybody's attention. Everybody wants to listen to you.
Yeah.
Listen, what's he gonna say now? What's he talking about now? Oh my God!
Right.
And that's how you sell things. It's like you and I do speaking, like motivational speaking. I do it, and you do it.
Yeah.
How you get them is not like, hi everybody, I'm Jerry, I'm an alcoholic, I'm not into that. I just get, hey, how's it going? And I go,
Right.
And I talk about laughter is the best medicine.
Yeah.
And I just border topics of comedy and how laughter is all the health benefits that it has. So, but you don't get them by like speaking like mundane because they don't want to hear you. I'm not Stephen. You ever hear Stephen Wright? You have. Stephen Wright. Look him up. Very mundane, but he's very funny. He just talks like He just talks just like this. That's his whole act, but it's funny. And that's great. But I can't be that way. It's not me.
No, I know.
Because what you do and what I do, we're salespeople. We're trying to sell everyone, hey, buy me, listen to me. I'm going to make you laugh. I've got interesting things to talk about. I do a lot of things. And people don't start off with, okay, go ahead, tell me. Then you're going to lose them too.
Right. And I'm not a true comic. I mean, a couple people think I am. I said, I'm really not. I just consider myself, I'm trying to do more speeches, whether they're motivational, whether they're on a topic. Today's another topic day, by the way, everybody. I was saying, by the way, guys and girls. I'm always saying guys. I'm very informal, as you can see. We're trying to keep the show very flexible. But there'll be a second live today on domestic violence. So now that's a topic day. Like I'm teaching about a topic, or at least giving local examples, like without giving names. I'd like to give a couple of names, but anyway, I don't want them to be after me.
That's right. They need witness protection.
Yeah, exactly.
Imagine an Italian under witness protection. Hard to figure.
I know. So like that'll be a topic day. So I'm not really a true comic. One person one time was like, no, like you're Tanya. This is a while ago, a couple years ago, 2-3 years ago. You're Tanya though. You're a comedian. Yeah, I saw you once. I'm like, no, I'm really not though. But thanks. Like, I was on the stage a couple times.
But you can be funny.
A couple times.
You have that way. You have that air.
Maybe like thank you. Like maybe intertwined. I'll say a little funny thing or a little.
It's hard to find an Italian girl as a comic. Neither, hard to find. No.
Yeah. So yes, I'm not a true comedian, but no, I like what you said. Like I'll try to interject some funny things,
which you do,
and stuff. I try
to,
yeah. Even on my lives and stuff, or on my topic day. I don't know if much funny is going to come out of the domestic violence.
No,
not out of that talk, maybe, unless if someone chimes in with a comment that makes me laugh or something, which anybody's always welcome to now or on a replay. Or what I just want to also double say, I forget if I mentioned, we're at Orchard Grille right in Smithfield. It took me the back way, the GPS. Not that it was bad, but. Like it took me on basically Route 5, like the back way through Route 5, and then I was like, which is fine. It was scenic road, but I'm just saying. I guess I was thinking it was going to take me off the highway more, but whatever. I mean, I'm just saying. So Orchard Grille, great place here, and so yeah, definitely check it out sometime. And so 31 years in comedy and 13 years. What is it called again? What you do for
the Hope Lodge?
Is that cancer patients?
Yeah, I entertain cancer patients like Paul Durant's another comedian does 10, 15 minutes, and I do like 45 to an hour. And they're very engaging, and we try to help them get away from what they're going through. Like a lot of them will say like, oh, thank you, I had a tough day today. I needed to laugh. So it's therapeutic for me as well as it's therapeutic for them. You meet some nice people. They're all warriors and positive, upbeat. Or like, I'm going to beat this. You wait and see. And at the end of the show, I said, I'd love to see you all again, but under this pretense. It's not here. It's at a comedy show, or it's at a place where you come and see me perform. That's what I want. But you know, they're great people. Started off in 2012 as an idea and blossomed into monthly. It's crazy.
So 13 years. Yeah, so 2012.
And it's just like a gift from God.
Yeah, it's
gift
a long
from God.
time.
Just like to be able to do that, to bring laughter to people like that.
I know. I feel so bad. I'd be like, I get too I'd feel bad. I mean, it helps though.
But it's not like you see them in talk
No,
shape,
I was gonna say
But they're like just sitting there, and it's usually at a dinner that's sponsored at the Lodge in Boston. So some company will sponsor a dinher, and then we come on and do our thing. So it's cool.
Yeah,
so they
it's all benefit.
Sometimes my wife makes cookies. Sometimes one time my company brought lasagna. Some girl, Italian girl made lasagna. Go figure. I brought the bread. Some girl brought the salad. Some guy brought cookies, and it was great. And somebody brought water, and it was the kind of thing where they appreciate it. But then they get to see a show. So it's really cool. But it's just about just doing the right thing.
That, and you feel like accomplished, and you did a good deed for the day. That
is a good, you know, like
a very good deed.
My wife always says, "You're doing God's work." I go,
well,
I hope so. You know, because Catholic, that's all we think about.
Right.
But it's cool.
It's nice. It's nice.
And some of those people come and tell me jokes.
Right.
They will. They go, "Hey, I got a joke for you." I go, "Why, was that bad?" They go, No, I got a joke for you. You know. So it's really cool. So they get out of their comfort zone sometimes. Sometimes they walk by and say thank you. Sometimes they shake my hand or they'll hug me. So it's a cool thing. You know, Italians don't like to hug. That's all we do is hug. You know, when I meet the 50 uncles and talk.
And eat, like myself.
Yep, me too.
I love to eat.
Me too. Or I meet the 50 uncles I never knew I had. Except they're all named Tony. So.
I know, exactly. Yeah, no, I mean, it is like I agree with your wife. It is like God's work, and now not to move ahead. So instead of jury duty, it's Jerry. So again, we're with Jerry Caruso, guys, out of Massachusetts, local comedian. But like you said, you do go to other states around Massachusetts.
Yeah, I do New England, basically. I've been to New York and Jersey too, but it's like, you know, it's too Italian for me. No, I'm kidding. Rhode Island's the best.
Dangerous. I'm like too dangerous.
Slightly. Yeah, so Jerry Duty started off.
Jerry Duty,
We were doing we did a show to benefit the disabled American veterans, the DAV, and it turned out I told a girl, I go, "Oh, your dad is Freddie Stone, who he's a legendary comedian who just retired from doing it." And I said, "Why not have a podcast with Freddie? We get along." She goes, "That's a great idea." As soon as we were done with the podcast, she was in the booth laughing her head off at me and Freddie. She said, "I can't make you leave." I go, "What, am I captive? Is this that movie Misery? You're going to break my knees?" She goes, No. She goes, "You've got to do this often. You have a knack to host, and you're funny, and you interject with people, and it's like you've known them for years, and even they're some people you haven't ever spoken to." I go, oh, okay, good. You know, so since then, we've had people like Freddie Stone, Ace Aceto, John Parada's coming soon. You know John Parada. I love John. Geraldo, I'll come on your show. I'm worried about the Zoom, you know what I'm saying? Geraldo. That's not Italian. Gerardo is, you know.
But do you think you look like Geraldo?
I don't know. He just says Geraldo. He likes it. He thinks it's Italian. I love it. I love it. Johnny, a shout out to you, Johnny. Everybody loves to impersonate you. It's all in good fun. Because we love you, brother. It's not brother, it's brother. It is. John's the best.
The baby O.
Oh, Baby O is. I wish that would keep going.
And Toddler O.
Oh God, Toddler O.
And then on one episode, he's like, yeah, he said something like Prince is formerly known as Prince, and now it's formerly known as Baby O, but now he's Toddler O. He said something, John, you said something, you were killing me. It was so funny. Because he is probably a toddler that the kid. It's cute. I laugh. And then I put like a laugh emoji on the video. And everyone's putting like loves and likes. And I'm over here just putting a laugh. Because it's just funny. Like, I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone.
And that's such a great thing. When Baby O gets older, to Child O, or what are they going to call him? Or if he gets happy, he's Cheerio. I don't know, but whatever. But he'll get to see it. Him and his grandfather
that is cool.
talking live, and the kid's a hit.
It was cute. Yeah, he was cute.
Yeah.
I think John makes it funny. Too,
Oh, John makes funny.
He's like, telling us a scenario, him being a landscaper of doing this.
Yeah,
right.
So Tony goes to pick up some pizzas, and he stuffs up gambling. He lays 5 down on the Patriots, and he goes, but it's a cool thing. It's very creative, but yeah,
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, Hub Lodge is fun. It's a great experience. I'm there again, I think the 18th or the 19th. 18th is John Prada. So anyway, Jerry Duty. See how I wander?
No, I do too.
Yeah,
I do too.
This show could go on for hours.
Yeah, no, me too. I'm the same way.
So we just started doing it, and like I said, I have Tom Hayes, great comic, Ace Aceto, Freddie Stone, John's coming on, Tony V, Terry Louise, and the guests for 58 minutes. Sometimes it goes over, but it's really good because Adam Carbone.
Right.
Adam
Shout out
Carbone.
to Adam.
Adam Carbone, another Italian. But it's really fun, and I even had a wrestler on. And
it's always changed up.
It's usually comedians.
No?
It's usually headlining comedians, like one at a time. So each episode is someone different.
Yeah, because like Ace Aceto, he's one of my favorites.
Oh, Ace is a great guy.
Always has been,
Yeah,
like one of my top 3 comics, I would say, like ever. So yeah.
Whatever. I thought it was 2, 3, or 7. I don't know. But yeah, Ace is a great guy. Ace, we had a lot of fun.
Like, how often is he on this journey?
Oh no, he was just on that once. So
that's what I mean.
Each month I try to bring somebody different. So I've had like 15 different people. Like
okay, so that's
John's on the 18th.
So it rotates. It doesn't.
Yeah, like I'll eventually get the people, but Carrie Louise is one of my favorite episodes. Carrie Louise.
Yeah, she's awesome.
And Carrie goes, call these other women comics from New York. You know, she told me the story about how her and Tom Carter got together and how they broke up and then they got back together and then they got married. I go, wow, I says, this must be funny, Carrie. I don't want to hear sad love stories. But she was really good, very entertaining. So each comic that comes on or person does a clip in the beginning for 30 seconds to a minute introducing the show and how oh my God, Jerry Duty, I can't believe it. Like Adam goes, I'm on a cruise, I can't go on. He's I gotta go on, I gotta leave this cruise, But he's going on. So we've had some great guests, and we'll continue to pile them up and get more people on. But it's fun, and that's been another gift from above because who knew? Like I just stopped doing Murder Mystery. I was doing that for a while. 23 years. I retired.
It was like
from
the dinner
it.
shows.
I retired from it. It's a long story. It looked like a setup to get in younger blood, but they didn't tell me. They didn't listen to what I said, whatever. But that's okay. It was 23 good years for Murder Mystery USA. I'll give them a plug, but it's sad because I miss it. But what seemed to take the place of it was Jerry Duty.
I'll do it
so many times. I could do it 3 times a month, once a week. But I try to separate it with all the other stuff I got.
Right.
Like tomorrow night I'm on the radio in Leominster, Massachusetts, to talk about a benefit I'm doing for Veterans Family Connections. It's an organization that does stuff for veterans' families. And I'll be doing that with Paul Durantz and Johnny Joyce. That'll be fun. And then I get someone, Frank Santarelli and me are doing a show to benefit Live Strong, which does a program for cancer patients at the local YMCA in Westboro. Westboro. Christine Solivatos runs it. She's a sweetheart. So we're having a show, 2 Italians, and a dinner. And it's, hopefully we raise a good amount of money. That's February 17th at some brewery in Holden, Massachusetts, right outside of Worcester. So I just, like we were talking about, I try to step out of the box.
Be like different. And I see that in you. I definitely see it. But just before I forget, how do people find the Jerry Duty? How can people find it?
Bill Ricca, Access Television. Look it up on, your search engine. and it'll come up, and then look for Jerry Duty. And like I said, this
Billerica with a B?
Billerica. It's like Billerica.
So Billerica.
Yeah.
Okay.
Access Television.
Thanks.
And they're a great place. Nancy Albertson is a great friend of mine. She's Freddie Stone's daughter, and she gave me the chance, and now she can't get enough of Jerry Duty. Like everybody else. It's so much fun.
But it's true, like when God closes one door, another one. I don't think they always make it religious, but it's true.
No,
like,
that's all right.
It is religious.
We're Italian. It's
like
prerequisite.
I mean, maybe no one else, not everyone else might be, but
you gotta eat, you gotta hug, and you gotta talk about religion. Of course.
And go to church. I was supposed to go this morning. I was supposed to, and I didn't make it.
We go every week.
Make it. Well, sometimes I go during the week instead because I'll work waitressing on the weekend. On the weekend, so I'll go during the week for like weekdays.
What's your church? Give the church a plug. What is it?
Oh, like everywhere. So today it would have been St. Gregory, which is like in Warwick, kind of going towards East Greenwich. But I love like Immaculate Conception in Cranston. I love St. Rocco's in Johnston.
St. Rocco's in Johnston.
Yeah, I know. I know St. Mary's is in Cranston, St. Mark's in Cranston.
Oh wow!
St. Joseph's and Sacred Heart right near each other in
West
Warwick. But I'll go like anyway. I'll go beyond that too.
Me and my
I
wife.
church hop.
That's the way.
That's the best way. Well, it's more fun that way. Like I can see different priests and which one I like or don't like. Or
we
I don't
have
know.
one guy from Colombia. That's about snow a lot. I don't know what to make of that. No. But he's really funny and dynamic. But he gets the congregation to talk, which is really cool.
Yeah.
He waits outside to hug everybody coming out of the church.
It's Catholic.
So cool. Yeah.
Catholic.
Saint Edward's. It's a great church.
Whereabouts in Mass?
In Massachusetts, in Westminster, which is next town over. And it's so funny. We were going to one church, but the guy was a great guy. I won't mention who, but he was. It was like all straight talk. It's like where I like someone more dynamic.
Yeah.
And this guy goes, if Jesus was around, he goes, he would be doing this. What would you do with him? You know, he just interacts. He brings it to you.
Right.
After the gospel, he comes out the middle of the floor, he asks questions.
But he'll take audience questions?
Yeah, he'll do that too.
I've seen that once.
Which is
I've seen
really
that once.
good.
I really did like it. Of course, I asked a question.
No.
Of course. I'm not embarrassed. I know that. But that takes a lot of guts, a lot of confidence to do that. And it was a Catholic church I went to, too.
And he has an accent, too, because he's Colombian, but he's really good. He's getting better and better, but he's just, he interacts with people. And he pushes, like, a lot of programs there, like the dinners during Lent, a fair, Christmas stuff, and push people to do things, and it's really good.
Right.
He has a lot of people like on the altar, and then he has he has people speaking, like probably like 3 or 4 different people.
Right.
Whether it's announcements, whether it's welcome, and before he starts, he says, "Everybody, welcome each other, say hello to your neighbors," and you're looking around and. I love people that like mini Nixons, like they're giving a peace sign, But it's really cool. Some people want to shake hands.
I know the shake hands thing. I think just stopped because of germs.
Yeah, but now it's coming back because
I hope so.
I'll be like
I feel like it hasn't.
Because I'm Italian, I stick my hand on, someone's grabbing it, because I'm talking, But it's
like
not.
everyone's, at least for me, everyone's still doing that. Like I remember there was, it sounds awful. There was a woman in front of me one time. This is way before COVID. This is probably 20 years ago, and she had a cold, and she's like kept blowing her nose during mass, and she turned around, and me and her still shook hands. Like it was just different back then. Like we were just more tough or more. I don't know. We were probably better.
I think it's coming back.
I hope so. Not the churches I've been to. It's still this business.
Yeah.
But, I should try that. I should do an experiment and just do it and just really see if any. I should just do it maybe. But then when I'm saying it to someone from far, like whether I know them or don't know them. Usually I don't know them. I do it from far. I'll do a peace sign, but I should do that with people right around.
No, like about
do
church.
Do a little experiment.
Church is like you have to find your property. We always sit in the same bench, the first 5 benches.
Do you?
To the right. And I'll see people move.
Anyway.
I'm like, what are you, better than me? You're moving up front, Some people are always up front. Some people like the back.
Well,
I'm like
depending.
in the middle. And it's so funny. I went to a Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
Someone goes, "Oh, you do good things. I bought you a ticket to the Super Bowl party." So I went. But afterwards, I told my wife, "I'm going to make church. I'm going to try St. Edward." She goes, "But we go to this other one." I said, "Well, I'm going to try it." As soon as I tried it, I talked her into it. She came. First mass was a healing mass where he went behind you and he's healing you. He's saying prayers for you. I felt the spirit. I was crying like a baby. whether it was the bag of onions near me or the garlic, I don't know what it was. But no,
there's a name for those masses.
Well, I mean, they say it's a healing mass.
But there's another. It is, but I mean, at least the ones I went to in Rhode Island is, they say a word. Now I don't want to say it's anointing of the sick because everyone's getting the anointing.
Right.
Like, everyone has a chance
but
to get it.
This one, so they go to everyone that's
Drop
there.
Drop a comment, guys. I forget.
Yeah, really, you priests, tune in. But I
have a couple priests on
They
here.
put their hands on you. Oh, that's cool.
On the page, but I don't know if they're tuning in.
That's a business for us. You do motivation speaking, and we'll go to churches and do it. There we go. They like it.
I'm too inappropriate for sure.
No, you don't have to be.
I'm like, sometimes could be inappropriate.
Stop.
Oh, yeah, but I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. Now we're at time.
No, I know, a healing thing. Yeah.
So when we went,
thing,
she felt like you felt something, and ever since then we've been going almost every Sunday.
Yeah.
I say almost, like if it's like we're not feeling good or one of us, then I won't go alone. But it'll be a year anniversary. We've been going since Super Bowl Sunday, like in February. Like I had gone, it was like, wow, this guy's unbelievable.
Right.
And you can feel it, and he's sincere about it. But when he waits for you outside the church and hugs you, it's like, wow.
Yeah, it takes the extra step.
And everybody goes. Everybody goes. He'll be in the car. We'll go, get out. It's cold. He goes, no, it's okay.
Yeah.
What's a little snow? I go, I don't like that.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah. No, it's awesome. And what was I going to say? Something. I forgot what I was going to say something about church.
How could you?
About church. I forget what it was.
Church is good.
But no, I love
should
church.
go. Like I tell people, me and Mike Cronin always talk about it.
Mike Cronin, he puts nice things up. Yeah,
he does.
That's nice.
He does.
Yeah.
John, do you believe in God? I think so. I go, John, that's why you're still here. Yeah. I said, God made you better, so you need it. It's part of your mission.
I know some people that don't believe, but
it's sad.
I'm still friends with them. But sometimes they have their reasons, which are maybe not the worst reasons. But I mean, I wouldn't hold it against them.
No, I don't either. But I know,
But
your life's empty if you don't have the big guy.
Yeah.
So I always think.
But then it's when bad things happen, though. It's like where's God and all that. But then it's like, because it's because of original sin. Like, I've asked a priest more than one question. They probably get sick of me, but like, I'll ask them questions after Mass. But why does this happen? Why did that kid die or drown or whatever? Or even today we're gonna be. I'll talk about. Also, I was gonna say, I remember now. So domestic violence, guys, will be my next video after this one. Also tonight, it might get a little late, but tune in or tune in on a replay. And I'm not gonna mention the family's name, but they are a family in Rhode Island, and the little boy died, what I think is over domestic violence. And the kid was used as a pawn or used as a whatever.
Sad.
And it's like, why does stuff like that happen? And that's why I think people question God.
Right.
And I've asked a priest or two or three over the years, those questions, all because of original sin and because we have free will and all this whatever. But I don't know. It doesn't mean I don't believe in God, but I think people would think that's why maybe they don't want to.
That's why some,
because too many things happened to them. Maybe they lost their kid.
Yeah,
or they lost
all
their,
it takes is one, and I know a guy who lost a parent to cancer. He goes, "Why did it have to happen?" I go, "God didn't want her to suffer, and she was suffering, or somebody's parent, the same thing. Like people say, look at your mother, she got dementia. I go, yeah, but she got it when she was 93 or 92. Yeah, but
which is good.
She was good
at that age to get it then.
And she was good, and she died peacefully. I miss her, but 97's a long haul. She had a good life.
So she died at 97.
Yeah, she died at the age of 97. So it's like, but still, God didn't want her to suffer. She was, after the pandemic, she walked less, talked less, ate less, because she would see us because they were keeping us out of the home.
Right.
If you had a cold or anything, and I get it.
Sometimes it's hard to see someone suffer. Not that knock on wood. Not that I want to see anybody die unexpected. But if you're already past a certain age and you're into your 90s and you die unexpected, I don't want to say that's good, but it might be better than seeing see that same person die. And just melt away from cancer, or see skin and bones. Now the person's 93, 94, 95. They're just melting away. Whether it's with dementia, whether it's with cancer, whether it's with anything. Right. I hate to say it's good to see them, because there's someone I know went through this recently, and the woman was it's my friend's grandmother. I'm saying she's 93, and they were kind of all at peace, even though she died unexpected. And just knowing what's the alternative, like she would not that they wanted her to pass away,
right,
but it was like a last sudden illness that came on, and she was sick for maybe a couple months. And it was kind of a quick thing, but again, maybe it's not good, but you know what I'm saying? It's better than really watching someone suffer.
Right,
also.
because you don't want that,
it's just like, that's hard to watch.
We saw our father-in-law suffer. He went downhill quite toward the end.
Sad.
And he was like, he was not there. You know,
yeah, it's just so sad. It's like, it's just, I don't know. It's
you know, so funny. Speaking about that, there were 2 funerals I had to do comedy at. 2.
Yeah.
My mother, because my brother goes.
Are you serious?
My brother.
You actually did comedy at a funeral?
My brother goes. Everybody's saying.
Well, she was 97, so yeah.
He said,
so, yeah.
and she never came to any of my shows, and that's one of my jokes. But,
is that the truth?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So he goes, you got to speak, because our sister who lived with her and her daughter are going to bring the house down. Everybody's going to be crying. You know, lighten up the atmosphere. Yeah. So when I get up there, she's behind me. I go, Ma, I love you. I miss you. You're beautiful. We miss your cooking, miss the family events. I go, and one more thing. You finally come to one of my shows. You know,
oh, God.
And everybody laughed. I did so good. I got 4 more funerals after that from The Undertaker. But the other one was my friend who did comedy, Bill Slummer. He was a student of mine, did it for 10 years, then he had cancer, but he went downhill quick. But he fought it for like 5 years, I give him credit. So he died, and...
Was he old?
No, 60.
Yeah.
And he looked like Chuck Norris. You know Chuck Norris, you know, the actor. But he also wore a black leather jacket, so his family called me. Like, you're coming to the wake? I go, yeah. We need a favor. I go, what? Anything for his family. They said, you know, because I knew his wife, his son, his daughter. They go, you're going to do a tribute to him. I go, what do you mean? You're going to do comedy? I go, well, not. They go, we want you to. He would want you to do that. I'm like, oh my God. So the priest brought me up, got a picture of him, because he was in an urn, you know, they were going to take, he was from Philly, so they were going to go down there afterwards. And his black leather jacket was hanging. So I go, Bill, Chuck Norris died. On the day you died, I go, who knew Fonzie died? You know, because of the black leather jacket. And they all laughed. They all laughed. And I did that. I did 20 minutes of comedy. And my friend, comedian there, Bob Sheehy, goes, dude, I could have never done that. Anybody could pull off. It was you. And I'm
right.
Like I get there, and his sister-in-law goes, we're from the South. We heard you coming. We're so excited to see you perform. I go, no, I'm coming to honor him. It isn't about the show. Well, we're waiting for you. I'm like,
oh my God.
It's so crazy. It's so crazy.
Wow, I've never done that. The most I've done is roast people at a wedding.
Yeah, I mean that's
but that's a wedding.
Cool.
That's fun. That's
but someone asked.
That's a fun.
And
oh no, they didn't ask. I just did it.
That's
oh, I didn't tell you that story.
And you said you weren't funny.
But, I know that day I was funny. Well, I thought I did decent. I was told that was funny. I said this before. My sister got married. I was a maid of honor, and I told her I wanted to do something unique as a speech, and she was so like, what are you gonna do? Just show me ahead of time, and like, you know, she's on my case. A couple other family members are on my case. Like, what are you gonna say at this wedding, Tanya? Like, I can't give a typical normal maid of honor speech. I had to keep it interesting.
Oh my God.
So I come out dancing.
Oh, I love it.
To like 2 different songs.
What songs?
Havana.
Oh yeah.
What's her name? Camilla. That Camilla. Forget her last name. And then Michael Jackson, which Michael Jackson's was. I didn't dance the whole song, just a portion of each.
Yeah,
song.
right,
a snippet
right.
And a snippet. Michael Jackson was Billie Jean, and I moonwalked.
Oh, I love it.
I really can't do the moonwalk, but because I was a little nervous, I wasn't as smooth as normal, but I got it done. But anyway, I was a little hungry too, so I was kind of like hungry. I don't drink anyway, so luckily because I was hungry, so I did a couple snippets of the song, dancing. I'm like laughing, and then I get on the stage, I get the mic and stuff, and I comment on the dress. I'm like, yeah, my sister and I were very opposite. I feel like old Mother Hubbard in this dress, like in our cupboard. Like, you know, my sister and I have a different sense of style, and I started saying that. But then I just like was roasting like people in the audience,
that's great.
like that I knew, and just things that happened maybe years ago, funny things, you know.
That's cool.
And it was like, you know, so that thank you. So my mother's like, afterwards, she's like, because the best man had went on before me. He's like, I'm not following Tanya. He's like, I'm going first. He's like, I'm saying the speech, and of course his speech was normal. normal average speech, of course.
Funny?
He did a nice speech, but then after I followed him and he wanted it that way too, and I figured, yeah, whatever, I'll go second. And my mother says, but his speech, like now she's referring to his speech and not mine, meaning my mother's referring to the best man speech. His speech was, he did a really good job, like as if to say, like, you didn't, right? And then I have more than one person, especially a couple of the guys that were there, between a couple of uncles and cousins, like Tanya, like, oh my God, I was dying.
That's
like,
cool.
I was laughing so hard.
That's
like, and they loved it, so not to go off on that, but like, but I mean, no, it's true, and but it's nice to be like outside the box, and
you have to be, you have to be.
And actually, because speaking of that, you teach, so you teach comedy part time.
Yep, since 1999.
Yeah, so that's
a long time.
Over 20 years too.
Yeah.
So do you stay out of the box when you teach too? Are you not like a typical average teacher? Are you doing things that are very out of the box?
Yeah, I tell jokes. I tell stories about comedy stories. Like I tell about the good, the bad, and the ugly of comedy. Like I teach them everything: how to write a joke, how to tell a joke, and in the end, we have our own show. But during class, they get to tell a joke and see what everybody thinks. Then I get on the board that goes, what were the pluses and minuses and the positives and negatives? And I listen, and it helps people out. So it's brainstorming. It teaches them that. So I've been teaching at a college near me, and now I'm going to be at Bill Ricker Access Television teaching, and then some tech school. I don't know why tech school wants to do it. Oh, there's my Ryan. No, I'm kidding. That's an Italian joke. But yeah, so I love teaching, and I try to teach the comics. Work clean, then you work your way into being edgy and whatever.
And dirty and whatever. But do you have dirty jokes?
Hardly.
Maybe a couple.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I remember one.
Just in my repertoire. Hey, stop. I mean, just in my repertoire, just in case of the audience. If it's bikers or if it's a rough crowd. Right. But I generally try to keep it on the clean side. I hardly swear. Unless the crowd's really into it and they start talking to me, but that's what it is.
But you can be funny without swearing too.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I try to teach.
I believe in that in general.
That's what I teach people
when
I teach my class. You can be funny without swears and filth, and people think you need filth.
Right.
Unfortunately, some of the younger kids will think that. Yeah, if you're in your genre or you're in your audience, you can get away with it. Yeah. But once I did a show with all these young kids, and I went up and I was headlining, and in the end I was clean. The guy goes, "That's cool how you did that." I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "You didn't stoop down to our level." I go, "Why should I?" I go, because I heard it for like 6 comics of filth, swear, sex, drugs, rock and roll. Then I come up and not that I'm a quiet boy, but
no, I know what you're saying. Oh yeah.
What do you mean? No, I'm kidding.
No, exactly. And then the drug and the alcohol rehab thing with the veterans.
Yeah, it's called Veterans Inn at Independence Hall in Shrewsbury, Massachusetts.
Okay.
We started it a little over a year ago, and now we've been doing it every couple of months.
Right.
They love it because people on drugs and alcohol, they need an outlet, and humor seems to be the best thing. And here's another gift from God. I got nominated for Community Service Hero Award for WEI Sports Talk Radio Station and Chick-fil-A. And so they said, we're recognizing Jerry Caruso from Comics for a Cure, my group, who does free shows at Hope Lodge every month, and then I'm saying, who nominated me? I couldn't think of it.
Yeah.
And then they sent me, they said, you get free Red Sox tickets. I just said, sir, I don't want to walk up and down, so can I have it next year? They go, yeah. And they go, and we'll send you a Chick-fil-A prize package. 50 gift cards for a meal. What was I going to do with that? I'm not going to go to drive-through, because I had 3 months to spend them. I forgot about it the first 2 months. Then in December, God nudged me, and I gave it to the veterans at a place called Veterans Incorporated. Good. I don't think I used one card.
Wow, that was nice.
Yeah, I mean,
but Chick-fil-A is good.
Yeah, it is, but just
I know a lot of.
I got a nudge just to do something good with it. Yeah. And the guy goes from Veterans, and he goes, "You don't know the impact you made. These people, and there's a new Chick-fil-A that opened in Worcester, and they're so happy." I go, "Tell them they got until the 31st of December." I gave them to the 30th. No, I'm kidding. I gave them 2 or 3 weeks before Christmas. Because I forgot all about them. But it was like you're trying to make a good thing out of
I was just saying things, No, that's great.
Red Sox tickets, I'm keeping. So.
Yeah, I know. No, it sounds great. And tell us about the So laughter is the best medicine.
Yep.
Is that your theory? Is that your slogan? Is that... I believe in it anyway.
Yeah, a theory, and I teach on it. I preach about it through motivational speaking to support groups, even hospitals. I've done hospitals too. But it's a matter of the word getting out. I have to push myself more to get out. People go, get an agent. I go, pay an agent. It's like, but I'll go and do it, and it's very fun. Where I talk about the health benefits of laughter, then I mix clean comedy with it.
Right.
And it could go 30 to 60 minutes. Some people have Q&A afterwards, so it's kind of cool.
Well, give us just, if you don't mind, just like an overview of, because I really do believe that laughter is the best medicine, or if not the best, some up there in the top, whatever, top 3, or like, so exactly. Just really quick, what is it? Just give us your, like, just some bullet points of what it is.
The bullet points.
I mean, I know, but I want you probably know more than just to share with our viewers.
Yeah, it helps your brain, your heart, your lungs, your digestive system, just to name a few.
Yeah.
It even helps with bowel movements.
I don't imagine.
Seriously,
like
that's what they say.
Everything, Like almost.
Can you believe I bring up that crap? No. But it's like, but it does, and then I talk about how it leads to a better marriage. Relationships, work relationships, communications with people. It's like you open up with something tasteful joke, and all of a sudden people are like, oh, that's not bad.
It's like everybody's more relaxed.
By the way, you're all getting fired. Oh, good, that was funny. No. But like stuff like that, so I preach about it, and there's so many bullet points about it, how it helps athletes, how it helps students, and people don't realize it till you tell them. They go, oh, I knew that. They go, no, you didn't.
Right.
Helps you think faster, because you put your mind at ease. You put your body in a different state.
Yes.
I don't mean Connecticut, but a different state where you could be more creative, you could be more talkative, communicate effectively, because humor's big behind that.
Right.
Look at how many churches will throw in jokes sometimes, or they'll talk about funny stories and stuff like that.
It's true, though. It does lighten the mood.
Yep. And you have to you have to do that because it's a stressful world.
Right.
That's why people go to comedy shows.
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree. I'm with you, and I think it is nice to inject humor, or even just flexibility, or just,
definitely.
You said the thing about marriages. I agree with that because I could think of someone I wasn't married to him, but he always made me laugh, and
that's important.
And I think that helped.
Yep.
And if it wasn't for that, we probably would have broke up much sooner.
Isn't that crazy?
We didn't break up over that. We broke up over something different. But because he always made me laugh, I think that made us get through the tough times that we were going through.
Yes, it does.
But then the reality is those tough times were not. Were not things that were okay. That's my alarm. Sorry.
That's okay.
The tough times were enough to break up over, but there were times that was almost overshadowed by the laughter and by the comedy and the humor. That. Yeah, and it almost helped it, but deep down I'm like, no, but like I gotta put my head in this, like this isn't right. Like I need to get out. Like I need to, not that it was anything abusive, but you know what I mean. I need to get out. But,
when you have to.
But where the line is drawn. But meaning the laughter kept me in it. I will say that.
That's so cool.
The entertainment. So you're right. It probably does help with marriages. Or help with a little bit of everything.
Yep.
And
get through problems.
It
and
does.
Stuff like that. Not that you laugh at everything, but you laugh off things, and you have to do that. So.
Yeah. Exactly, and so you have a show. I'm just wrapping up. I'm just looking at the time too.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. So you have a show on March 30th, so Sunday, March 30th, with our friend John Parada. You said
John Parada. Hey, John, how you doing? I love you, brother.
Cellos in Warwick. John, make sure you tune in. You have a little shout out if somebody wants to write his name in the comments.
And Baby O. We're talking about Baby O.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Adult. Well, it'd be Adult O too.
Adult O.
Time passes, I tell you.
I should say that. Adult O. That's a good one. We're going to text John. I'll try to remember to text him. We'll drop his name here or something. But, hello again to John. So, John, I guess we'll be seeing you on Sunday, the 30th. I think I'm working that Sunday, March 30th.
Change your plans.
I know. Tell it to the boss. No, I know. Which stinks because, I like cellos in Warwick on a Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's a daytime show.
Yeah.
Which is nice. So go on out to that. March 30th on a Sunday. Check out our friend Jerry Caruso. And you do nice Italian jokes, too.
I do.
Because I remember enjoying those.
Yeah,
you know, that when I
thank you.
saw that show, I said, "Oh God," is talking about made it fit with the
That's
whole
right.
Italian theme was nice.
And it's so hard to do in Cranston.
I know, yeah.
Adam Carbone says, "You're gonna be a hit here." He says, "Adam Carbone, hey Adam." But he said the same thing, and he came to that show.
Ooh,
When I met you,
I don't think I
met
knew
me
him.
there.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know him back then.
Oh, that's yeah.
I'm pretty sure I did not
He
know
was
him.
hanging out with
No,
me, him and his
how
brother.
funny.
It was cool.
How funny. I mean, I don't remember him at all from that.
Adam,
Yeah.
disregard that last comment. So, I guess in closing, people can get me on Facebook.
Yes, I can say, how can people find you?
If people want to
And you're
speak on
tagged in
Laughter's
the
Best
video.
Medicine.
You're tagged in the video too. So
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, so they find you on Facebook, and then how would you say Laughter?
Laughter's the best medicine. People want me to talk about it. People want me to entertain.
Yeah.
You know, your group. I do shows for elderly people, which I love. They're the best.
Yeah.
One of them 80-year-old tried to pick me up last Christmas. She goes, "Are you coming back in 2 weeks for Christmas?" I go, "No." She goes, "I'm inviting you back." I go, and so the girl goes, "You invite them back?" She goes, "Yes, to my room." I go,
Oh my God.
I said, "Honey, I'm happily married." She goes, "Oh, you can still come." She says, "Oh my God." I'm impressed, but
Oh my God, that's funny.
I'm not going back there.
That's funny.
I'm afraid of her. Because she'll probably
awesome.
make food and make Italian food and make me want to stay.
Oh my God, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, this was awesome. This was so nice. Thank you.
so nice.
Thank you for coming on. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming on. And
Great
guys,
to
reach
be on.
out. Thank you. Yeah, you did a great job like always.
You too.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you. You're more funny. He's
You
more,
are too.
he's
Stop.
more
You had some funny stuff.
No.
You did.
Thank
Yeah, you did.
A little bit.
All right.
A little bit mixed in. But yeah, like you said, you can do something motivational mixed with laughter, mixed with comedy. So if you wanna hire Mr. Caruso, Jerry Caruso, right here.
Find my agent, Tanya. That's right. There you go. There's another thing for you.
I know.
Look like you need more things to do.
I know. Exactly. I know.
Thank you for having me.
Well, thank
Ciao.
you. It was awesome,
Ciao,
guys.
everyone.
Thank
Goodbye,
you.
Rhode Island. I'll be back.
And yep, sounds good. I'll be back on March 30th. John
Yep.
Parada. Check out the show. Like and share.